Today, we are looking at something you think you already understand. Maps. Simple, right? Lines, borders, roads, rivers, a clear picture of the world. But what if I told you maps don't just show the world, they shape it? This is where critical cartography begins. I'm your host Sonia, and this is The Open Page. Critical cartography challenges a long-held belief that maps are neutral, scientific, objective. Instead, it tells us something disturbing. Maps are constructed. They are shaped by power, politics, and perspective. Think about it. Every map is made by someone, for someone, with a purpose. So the real questions are, who created this map? What did they choose to include? And what did they leave out? Scholars like J.B. Harley pushed this idea forward. In his famous essay, Deconstructing the Map, he argued that maps are not just technical tools, they are texts. Texts that can be read, questioned, even challenged. Now, drawing on thinkers like Foucault and Derrida, Harley showed that maps carry hidden assumptions about power and knowledge. Because here's the truth, a map can never show everything. It must choose. Scale, symbols, colors, boundaries, these aren't just design decisions, they shape how we see the world. Take the Mercator projection. It makes Europe and North America look larger than they really are. Subtle? Yes, but powerful. It quietly reinforces ideas about global importance and dominance. Now consider colonial history. Maps were not just tools of navigation, they were tools of control. Empires mapped territories to claim them, to divide them, to govern them. Once land was measured and drawn, it became easier to tax, police, and exploit. Scholars like Dennis Wood and John Krieger remind us mapping was part of the machinery of empire. But what about the things maps don't show? Indigenous lands, informal settlements, women's experience of space, refugee journeys, ecological relationships. When something is missing from a map, it becomes invisible in reality. And this is where countermapping emerges. Communities begin to create their own maps, to reclaim land, to tell their stories, to resist dominant narratives. Now fast forward to today. We carry maps in our pockets. Google Maps, GPS, location tracking. Convenient, absolutely. Neutral, not quite. These digital maps collect data. They guide our movement, they prioritize certain routes, certain places, certain businesses. Some areas are richly mapped, others remain data shadows. And then there's scale. A national map tells one story, a city map tells another. A hand-drawn community map, something entirely different. So no single map owns the truth. Which brings us to an important lesson, spatial literacy. The ability to read maps critically, to question their symbols, their silences, their intentions. As the famous work, How to Lie with Maps, showed us that maps can mislead even without telling a single lie. So the next time you look at a map, don't just ask, what does this show? Ask, what does it hide? What does it serve? And whose story is missing? Because maps don't just represent the world, they help create it. They draw borders, shape memory, and make power look natural. And that's the quiet power of critical cartography. Until next time, keep reading, keep reflecting, and keep turning.